Drilling equipment delivery is the
Ah, there it is.
one that should be active already.
Right. So stuff at the oil field.
Yes, so
Oh, it
there's a
goes to the oil field. Sorry, right, got you.
goes to the oil field. Large thingy, oversized cargo can be picked up here at the garage. The other one is at a warehouse further down.
Yeah, that's the cargo container. Yeah, you're right. So, what would you prefer?
I'm happy to say the oversized cargo.
Okay, in that case, I'll grab something appropriate for the cargo containers, which I guess. Where does the abandoned? I'm just curious. Where does the abandoned car need to go? To the warehouse. Pull that with me on the way back then when I've got the cargo containers. I might just get that Colob thing with a trailer and just grab the cargo containers. How much cargo containers again? How much they take up? I think the oversized cargo is like 4. But I guess the cargo containers are 2.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome.
2. Yep. I still kept that like picture of all the sizes.
Ooh.
I thought I deleted it, but I still got it. Good. So I will grab a trailer and go and get the cargo containers, and then drag the abandoned car to the warehouse. Wait, I'm not going back to the warehouse, am I? Taking it to Allfield. Forget it. I'll deal with the abandoned car later. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, just popping the
Fanning around. Let's go get
throwing the
stuff.
stuff in Discords. So its oversized cargo is a 4 slot, is it?
It is, yeah. Sorry, I'll double check again. I didn't check that one. I think it's 4.
I just grabbed a new truck, which is
Yeah, it's 4.
cool. That might need a trailer. I grabbed a new truck, which I hadn't noticed before. It is the as of 73210. Huge thing. 5 axles, but it can have like literally anything on the back. Any expansion thingy on the back. So this, I think you can see it. That trailer bit on the back is a long version.
Oh, right.
So it's. I can have it. I can have the normal version with the crane, or I can take up the space that the crane normally takes up and just have more storage space. Ah, this is a 3. This can fit 3 units in. Move to garage. Is there a bigger one? If not, I'll need a trailer.
Legit, it's been fucking ages. I need to like remind myself of the controls. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was like, why is it not? Why can't I turn the lights on? Why can't I move the camera when I'm holding L1? Is because I've changed. That's for changing gear.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cargo man. What is it?
That I've still got 3. I need it. Yeah, I need a trailer.
Is it here? Yeah, it is. It's over in the corner.
Are you getting oversized cargo? I thought I was getting that.
No, I'm getting the cargo containers. I need a trailer.
Okay. Can you get cargo controllers from there?
No, I can't get. Oversized cargo is here.
Yeah.
The cargo containers in the
Oh, okay.
warehouse.
You go into the wrong place for the trailer. Okay. Gotcha.
I just need to grab a trailer first.
Yeah, I need a trailer, so I'm just gonna get a. Wait, no, yeah, I need a. I'm forgetting as well. For a 4 thing, I need saddle low, don't I? There isn't. Yeah. Let's get another truck out. It's just got a saddle low on it. Actually, is that a...
flatbread?
You've got dinner on your mind. There, this...
Just food in general. Right, fucking ramp flatbed. That's it again then, ramp flatbed will do. You'll have to do.
No garlic bread, only flat bread.
I don't know where I'm going, I've got it, so
I need
God,
to
I forgot everything. Fuck me. I genuinely forgot everything.
the...
Am I holding you up?
No, 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 I'm setting waypoints so I know where to go. There.
I can't go that way because there's a stupid... The road's all funny.
There.
Yeah, bridge is
Oilfield. Yes.
There must be a way to repair that, surely. There must be a task to repair that.
Well, there's a consumable that's dropped below it. I don't know if that's part of it.
Well, there's a road underneath, sort of. Yeah.
So, from what I remember, that's a bit of a bastard, though.
Yes, so I'm going to try and go past the abandoned car, I think, actually. Which means I've probably gone the wrong way out of here. I think I have, actually.
Oh, no.
I can take an alternative route. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Wait, stay there. You just set the waypoints. Moment. Go up here.
Just want to point out that James has turned right, which is Zimbabwe. Yes, which the BBC is not allowed. Oh, no, there we go. Sorry.
Right, there we go. That's fine.
God, the fog is thicker than I remember.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Very warm welcome back to Snowrunner.
I mean, they do keep adding stuff. I mean, Season 6 is already upon us with the DLC.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, perhaps it's just an update.
Yeah, they might have kept updating it. I played too much Red Dead Redemption. I'm not used to companies updating the game.
Nice change. They're trying to make up for the...
Okay, let's try again. I rolled I rolled immediately. Thankfully, I was only a few yards.
We're both out of practice then.
Maybe having a really big, non-articulated truck is a bad idea. I keep trying to make this truck work, I don't know why.
Because you have it.
Because I have it and I like it and I think it's good, but it isn't.
What an unhealthy attachment to a truck. Function over fashion, my man. Did you say you were streaming?
I am, yes. Yeah, I'm streaming and I'm on. I haven't got anyone watching yet, but I put it in the CSGB and your Discords.
Ah. I'll pop it in my home of chatter as well.
Wait, you're going to, or I should?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
So, a wee shout out.
Yeah, because I imagine most people turn off the notifications from the plug your content.
Well, I don't know if it's that. It's just I know that I've been on this for a while, so it makes sense to do a little shout out. Say, hey, we're
cool.
live in it. Live in Snowrunner. casual.
Nice and slow. This is where I rolled over last time. Oh, oh, oh. It isn't even a nasty camber, it's just a little bit of camber, but the truck is so long. There we go. There we go. Woo!
There we go.
This time.
I'll be open chat a bit and see if anyone.
Yeah.
I haven't tagged like everyone, but I've just posted there. Most people tend to.
Yeah, most people see in there.
I don't mind doing that because, like, yeah, we haven't done this.
Ah, the problem with not having four-wheel drive.
That could be a problem.
Is this tree tough enough? Just. Come on, pull me out.
Forward to the race tomorrow.
Yeah, well, it's Japan, isn't it? That we're doing
is.
for the fun race. Yeah, that'll be good to do. It's like the pre-season one, isn't it? It's just getting there first hand and.
Yeah, exactly. There's only 18 that have put a tick.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Basically, informally sign up. So.
Yeah.
It should hopefully still be a good turnout. It should be a bit of fun with it.
Yeah, and for once, it's actually a decent track, unlike the rest of the calendar. We've still got.
I wouldn't have been. Well, yeah, exactly.
We've still got Austria, and that's like it. And then some people like yourself are just like, oh yeah, but Singapore, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I fucking love Singapore. I actually love it. I think it's great. But that's just. I don't know why. In a weird way, I enjoy Monaco as well. I think it's the challenge of driving the street circuits. It's that narrow.
There's something about Monaco that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not a fan of Singapore.
I know what got me hooked on it. Do you remember that? I posted on Instagram that lap I did for the was it called? Yeah. Driving phone back. But I did that quali lap. I did like second. I was so fucking happy with that. Like put it on Instagram, and I think that's what changed my opinion about Singapore.
Yeah, if you do a really I know that feeling when you do a really really good lap somewhere, and you're like, wow, okay, I didn't know I had that in me, and that was enjoyable. Exactly. Then it changes it.
Yeah, that's how it felt. I was like, oh, I get it actually. You get a bit of confidence, and you think, oh, I get it now. So that's how it feels. I'm all for it. I don't like Austria in league setting. I can't get my head around it.
So Austin or Austria?
Austria, sorry. Austin's not so bad anymore. I'm not too bad about that one no more. I used to hate that one as well, but I'm ambivalent now. It's Austria. I am like on the lower end of ambivalent about. I just can't get my head around it.
Ooh, that was always a go-to favourite for you.
Austria.
Yeah. Was it not?
Maybe Australia. I liked Australia. I don't. Did I used to like Austria? I don't know, did I? Maybe.
I thought so. I thought that's what people in chat said, that you used to like the Austrian circuit.
I think it's when I joined, when CSGB started getting serious and I realised how quick people were there, I sort of lost heart. I was like, wait a minute, am I actually not that quick?
I'm quick here. Oh wait, I'm not quick here.
Exactly, I was like, what the fuck, hang on a minute. Cargo container.
This is a bad route to go with a really long truck.
That's where I need to go now, so leave out of there. Follow most of the roads now, I think, actually. I know, actually need to go off-road a little bit or something.
And the curve, there we go.
Oh, I can go. Oh, I'll take the long route. That's a better road. I'll take the long route.
Shortcuts are bad, remember?
Tarmac specialist.
Exactly.
Just always stick to tarmac as much as you can. That's better. That's more like it. Longer route is always best.
Yep, exactly.
Longer route is actually the short. Works.
I love that. There's even in real life, there are a couple of occasions, like on my route home from work, there are 2 occasions where, in theory, there is a shorter route. However, if you take the shorter route, you have to give way to people on the longer route. And
Shit, yeah.
I love seeing people in front of me like dart off on the shortcut and then have to wait for me because they have to give way to me. And I'm just like, ha! Longer route is actually quicker.
Yeah.
Why did you fall that way? That wasn't even where the camber went.
Oh my god. Fuck me. That's not very, is it?
Now, my issue is I've righted it, but it's not on, it's like half on, so I can't actually. Yeah, I gotta start again. I've got a different truck. Not you.
Oh my. Jesus
Come on,
I'll
damn
go in.
lag.
I'll go left.
Let's hit the Bandit. I saw, as well, just because I'm flicking through these options, I saw on the with the most recent DLC, the most recent season pack, they have got a genuine logger tractor that you can use. So that actually makes the logging missions bearable because there is a genuine dedicated truck.
Thank God. Bloody time. Not all those stupid login trailers that don't work. Maybe they do now, but I've lost complete faith in this. Hopefully that sort of gives me some, quite a bit of faith, a bit of trust. It was a right pain in the arse, though.
Yeah, they really were. Let's go for flatbed semi.
Because I'm usually a perfectionist, so not finishing the login task would have really irritated me, but it was that bad that I don't.
Yeah, I don't care. But now if I buy Season 6, I will have the correct equipment to be able to do it. I'm actually going to, as well, detach trailer, because I have space to be able to... I have space to be able to put the crane on it. Wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
pull. Pull.
That sounds like all of us on the lead up to Valentine's. Pull! Pull! Oh, didn't. Attached trailer. That was a perfect couple.
Well, if you want about the connection between a trailer and a truck, then yeah, sure.
Yes, yeah, that's, yeah.
Oh, right. I'm slow.
It's been a long day, and we're reacquainting ourselves with this game. It's taken a while. We can't be doing for funny references and jokes. That was an awkward time to join. Yeah, making bad Valentine's Day jokes. That's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to. This is my third attempt of taking this oversized cargo across the map, and Keir's off to grab some smaller cargo and take it to the same location.
Do I not? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god! Actual suspension.
Might help to add the at everyone. Right, there we go. Do we have company, do we?
We do. We have Andy in chat.
Oh, hello. Number one fan.
I'm suddenly appreciating this is very slow compared to Formula One, but
I'm just like, does it go any faster?
I know, I'm just here chugging. I'm doing like 3 miles per hour less,
God.
and I'm just like, come on. Oh no! Now my truck's getting damaged from the water. Oh crap. Ooh, that's a nice graphical error. I'll look away from it so it doesn't exist. Oh yeah, low range is a thing. What was someone? I had some kids playing a pirate sailing game in my shop yesterday, I think, and one of them like kept crashing and like couldn't steer this big pirate ship. His comment was just, "Wow, this thing doesn't handle like a Formula One car." I was like, "Have you heard the expression handles like a boat?"
That one can be taken very literally.
I'm starting to write down quotes people are saying. It's quite good. I had someone do an escape room where basically her quote was, "Everything started catching on fire. My first aid training kicked in, and it was my instinct was to pick up the fire extinguisher. Turned out that was the right thing to do." Because that's genuinely what you got to do in that escape room. Is yeah, it catches fire and you have to use the fire extinguisher to put it out. And she was like, "Oh my god, my first aid training helped me here."
This way you need to have groups, because more often than not, if you have a big enough group, someone's going to be first aid trained, so hopefully they actually...
Yeah. Just a casual half mile an hour.
You know, like the muddy bits. I don't know if you've come across this yet, but there's like logs in some of the really muddy bits because they just put that fucking everywhere.
Yeah, I come across that. Sometimes it's meant to be, if they're like properly submerged, it's meant to help with grip.
Yeah, it is. It does help. But
No,
I
if
wish
it's
they
just
do that everywhere then. Or just tarmac the lot.
I think
I
think environmentalists will have something to say about that. Not that like these roads that we're driving on are ever gonna heal anyway.
No, I think back to Tolkien and the quads and that. They just ruined that building. Like, this is going to take fucking decades to fix. It's probably still a mess now. That's going back. Well, that would have been like, or even like season 10. That would have been 7 or 8, maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember. Yeah, that was quite an early.
It was.
Yeah, it was before then because season.
When Jezza died, fell out of the.
Yeah, but
yeah.
but I'm trying to remember because I think it was beginning of season 7 or season 8 where Hammond had his crash, and I was just like, it's definitely pre his crash.
Oh, yes, probably.
So that's got to be like season 4, I'd say, like really early. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Job done. Right. Hey.
Ooh. Oh, okay, you delivered them both. Yeah, I'm still tempting to get through. But yeah, finding old Top Gear. I think I said that in the previous stream. It's what I liked about doing the Drive Tribe track video. I was just like, this is nice finding funny clips from the old episodes. Just to throw in. What happens if you go pull up on the pull up next to the curb and there was some women and children there? They'll have their legs cut off. I just like, I forgot that line.
But yeah, just deal with it. Right.
And then try not to squeal in the middle of a staff meeting when I get a notification on YouTube saying Mike Drive Tribe has commented on your video. I was like, oh, okay.
You want a job? That's fucking awesome.
That is, I mean, I purposely tagged him on Twitter when doing it. I was like, I hope he sees this, but yeah, don't fall in again. It's going to fall in again. I might need your help if you're about and if you've got a crane.
I don't have a crane. I can help. I don't have a crane.
Okay. Well, I've got a crane on, so you can winch me the right way up because I'm not too far away.
No. Oh, I left my engine on. Fuck. Just shows how out of practice I am. You really ain't all about that kind of. Where do I even need to go?
Just along the very top road.
Then to there. Yep. You're right there.
Cool. Blood is rushing to my head quite quickly. You'll see why, because I'm inverted.
Like Snowrunner roleplay.
No, just saying I'm inverted reminded me of the bit when the moment from Top Gun that everyone now takes out of context and just goes, you know that the Top Gun is like really homoerotic. It just takes things to like, because I was inverted. And it's like 90% of the film is just men with their shirts off playing volleyball. You're like,
It's basically Brokeback jets.
Yeah, but with jet planes. Hey, but the sequel's meant to be coming out some point this century.
Fucking hell,
man. The main thing people are pissed off about is that Tom Cruise hasn't aged a day in about 40 years.
So it's like it's still like
It's been 40 years. It's been almost 40 years. Yeah. And Tom Cruise looks the same, and everyone's just like, oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, Yeah, but I tell you what it is. I bet it's like, you know, in Simpsons movie when the newscaster puts a peg behind his head and it pulls a stick. It's like that.
Yeah.
He just uses a peg, pegs it all back.
Yeah, Andy, this dirt road. This is where I rolled the previous truck. So clearly this isn't good. I'm actually slowly rotating, as well. Just becoming more upside down. I was sort of on my side, and now I'm fully upside down.
I wish I could go quicker, but they didn't put any logs down on this bit.
Mm.
Also, I've worked out who's they. On the main menu, I don't know if you noticed, but one of the fishing boats has a fella stood on the back of it, so there are people here. Turns out there are other humans as opposed to us. I don't know, it must be apocalypse or something, because there's only like one or two other people. That's it.
It's like in that Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Like, they have passengers and they're taking people around, but you don't see anyone. You only see Alec Baldwin. You're just like, but there are other people here because there is a need for trains.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on?
So yes, this is my predicament.
Let's see them. Right.
I have a crane, so I can put that back on, but yeah.
Yes, I'll try and ride you first.
The crane is currently holding me up.
Right, let's try this first. What?
That was surprisingly easy. No, oh, stop pulling, stop pulling.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure you'd stay righted before I let you go.
Yeah,
Good?
Yes. Right.
Now, do I stay winch to your trailer or something? Do I keep the winch attached to stop you falling the other way?
Yes. I'd say do that. Hold on to the trailer while I try and grab the...
Right, I got hold of it.
So just the movement of me with the crane, I was just like left, up, forward, back. It's just like when you watch a comedy character just like trying to operate a crane, just like every which way.
Oh, I can't winch to you while you're winching. Fuck.
Ah, right, okay.
Be careful then. Danger is as soon as you start to lift that, I don't want to do it. Are your legs down?
Yes.
They are. Okay, it's just a glitch again. If that fucking works, that's
perfectly planned. And... Ah, impossible to pack cargo, you bastard! I have the option, but it just went no. Ah, that was...
Don't be daft, it's massive.
And it's at 90-degree angle. Oh, come on. That counts, right?
Just do the twist.
Slowly twist it. Yay,
hey,
that counted.
Fucking beauty.
Restore crane. Right.
Be careful, because I can't get around you very easily. I'm gonna just attach to the back of your trailer.
Yeah.
And help pull it up. That's it.
Or if there's space for you to reverse down and then come behind it and sort of hold it.
That's alright, keep going. Sort of doing it.
Power!
There you go. There you go. Power always fucking.
When the trailer starts weaving on its own accord, you have a snake. No, you have a crash.
Yeah, I'd rather have the snake.
You should bring that. You should slow the vehicle down until it gets to a complete stop. That's not true. You put your foot down.
The snake might kill you. Crash will.
That's one of the. Oh, that is one of my favourite, best Top Gear episodes when they went caravanning. The original one.
Oh.
Where it ends up getting set on fire at the end. So you're just like, perfect. It was a fabulous, fabulous episode.
Just pushing as well.
No, thank you.
Better than 8 wheels. 16.
Yeah.
16 driven wheels.
I've been watching a few videos on YouTube, someone basically listing like the worst ever trains and locomotives ever made, and he's mentioning some where there were like 16 driven wheels, and he was like, so the concept looks cool, but the problem is it had a top speed of like 5 because it was so damn heavy. It was like, it had great traction, it could pull up any hill, but the problem is it took it like 5 years to get to any hill.
Yeah, that's just not practical. Face it.
That's what I mean by sort of the nasty camber.
It is nasty.
Come on. I need to like ride on top of the mud and like the wheels are like going through it. I just need like, it needs like a nice boost of speed to get up on top of the mud. Oh, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Beautiful.
There we go, we're on top of the mud now.
That's
It was just dragging its heels all the way through the mud. Look, we increased to 5 miles per hour.
Wow.
Again, another dumb train fact that I love is when the first steam train was created, Stephenson's rocket, and it was carrying passengers between Liverpool and Manchester. It had a breakneck top speed of 30 miles per hour, and people were genuinely frightened that like their eyes would go out through the back of their head and it would cause serious damage to them going 30 miles per hour, because no one had gone 30.
No, that's
like
right.
the fastest they'd gone was a horse, and that was like 20. It's like, so they yeah, but no one knew what it'd do to the body going at 30 miles per hour. God forbid.
They thought riding horses was an extreme sport, basically.
Yeah, and it wasn't until they did that, and then they started going faster and faster. It's only like since they started going supersonic in jets that they were like, huh, the human body actually keeps up. It's like, yeah, because if it didn't, jet fighter pilots would have a fucking difficult time.
You see when they do their 9G kind of runs of this.
Yeah.
Insane. Hold their whole body weight up and their whole faces getting pushed down. It's crazy. They look like 40 years older. It's actually insane.
Hmm.
They're approaching the turning.
We'll be there next week.
Yeah, we'll get there.
This is why our streams take like 4 hours and we only do 3 missions. This is why.
No, I don't know what it is that these other like pro Snowrunner streamers are doing, but like, they get this shit.
Speedrun strat, yeah. What's the speedrun strats, chat?
God, tell me your secrets. How are you getting all this done so goddamn quickly while we're here lumbering through at 2 miles an hour with one oversized cargo? I just don't know. I've got a clue.
Having 2 trucks to get one oversized cargo through. How are you meant to do this single? Are you?
I used to.
Struggle.
My hair out. Couldn't be arsed with it. I was like, for fuck's sake.
You got as far as Alaska, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I touched Tamir once. I went, nope.
Nope.
Right now. Oh my.
To be fair, we were like that when we saw Yukov or whatever the.
Oh fucking hell! No,
the other snow area was in Russia. We were just like,
nope. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
We're coming up to that again shortly.
Doing that so soon. Like, you know what? We've got a baptism of fire there, really. Let's face it, in terms of like, later DLC, like how much the difficulty really ramps up.
Yeah.
It really fucking ramps up.
They've added 2 new maps as well now. So the most recent one is Maine.
Maine? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
yay! And we got a warehouse. Hello, James. Good to see you again. We got Mr. Harmon in chat.
Oh, hello.
He's just straight up calling you a Tory.
Oh, of course, yeah. Nice being compared to a bunch of arseholes.
But party life.
What can we get here now then? The warehouse is now available here, I guess, so what can we get here? Where's the...
I don't know, hilariously it's not actually showing up on the map.
What? No, don't debate us like that, come on, where is it?
Warehouse. Drop something off there at that house. Oh, there's a new warehouse. There's a new warehouse next to the garage, or was that always there?
That was
there. That was always there. So we ain't got.
What the fuck's going on? Come on.
New garage available. New warehouse available. Where?
Actually been debated.
We have.
What's the fucking point in that? Right. Okay. Now what? We'll go back to the garage because I've only got 35 litres of fuel.
Yes. But it did open.
Yeah, I don't see anything new on the map here. Nothing. Is it not even built yet? It's not showing that it's like built.
No.
I'll give over. Right. Okay.
I mean, the I can't see which one it is. The top contract area. I know that it unlocked those ones. So there's like 2 concrete slabs and 4 vehicle parts going to the warehouse and to the factory and to the warehouse, sort of middle center of the map.
If you activate that and see where we pick those up from.
So I think concrete slabs and vehicle parts are
on the other map.
On a different map.
I'll go to these. Yeah, we'll go to the garage and then go through to the quarry and see if it pops up there.
Yep. Detach trailer and recover.
Oh, it's a neutral. So, the same trailer, I guess. Because it all reset after this session anyways. Just use as many as I want and then get the money later. Just get refunds.
If you do that then, can you... Oh, you can't though. Because you haven't got saddle low. I was like, get a trailer for me. But, because I still have to go collect them and pay for them.
What do you need, sorry?
Because, like, they're free for you, but they're not free for me.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I get it, right, yes, so, right.
Are you able to get a flatbed semi, and then leave it and I take it?
Fail to attach trailer due to insufficient space. Where am I supposed to go? It's the worst position for a trailer store.
I will just get out of the way.
What it was? No, it wasn't it.
Stop engine. Straighten up. Straighten up because the really long trailers are going into the wall
I tried
behind
it
you.
before and it worked, so I put it in the first trailer.
If you come straight in, you'll be all right. There.
Yep. Okay. Then I'll detach it. And
I mean, I wasn't thinking of that one, but that one will do.
well, which one do you want?
I wanted flatbed semi, one that can go on the saddle low.
Alright. Well, I don't know if I've got something.
Okay. If you don't, then I'll just grab it for myself.
Flatbed semi-trailer, times 5.
Yes.
Mission space, give over.
It's because the other trailer's behind it. Amazing. No, that's a saddle high one. I can't.
That's the saddle high one.
Yeah, I think you got.
I can. Right, well,
Just delete it. I'll get my own. We tried.
trailer is too far away.
That's what I wanted.
Oh, that one. Right. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I was able to get that one.
Nah, you grabbed a bigger one, which again was fine.
Okie dokie. Right, so yeah, we're both going to go through and see where they are.
Yeah. Hold up, I got it. Well, I know James is in chat. Kieran, did you see the Mexico E-Prix?
I did, yeah. I caught up on it Sunday.
That was good. That was a good race. What's happened with that? It was. Yeah, there was one yellow flag, and that was it. So it was really clean. And then yeah, Porsche were just out there. I want to see a proper nice photo of that because that sort of finish they had reminded me of like Ford at Le Mans in '66.
Oh yeah, like
it just reminded me of that, just side by side, miles away from anyone else. It just reminded me of that, and it's their first win, and they just dominated with a 1-2. I was like, that's a nice iconic moment.
It is. Like, I remember watching the documentary of. Are you through now? By the way?
Yes, I just need to move out the.
Okay. Like, I remember seeing the documentary on stream of them like joining Marie, and like how much they were struggling initially. Like, oh my god, this is harder than we thought. Now they've just gone and got a 1-2.
Yeah.
It's actually quite quick. It's quite a quick turnaround for them to have got that result. Oh, fuck me. Whoops.
So, do you want... So, yeah, I can still hear you.
Good.
So...
Trying to get comfortable. Right.
Do you want the bad news?
What's that?
So the vehicle spare parts are in Drowned Lake, another map over, and the concrete slabs are in the quarry! I'll attempt the quarry. You normally do the quarries. I'll attempt it this time.
So I'm going to.
It
says in Zimnogorsk. Oh no! Wait.
Delivered to Zimnogorsk, and we've just come from there.
Yes. Right. Yep. Got you. Right. So. Are you right? You. Yeah. You go to the quarry then. So I'll go along that road to Drownlands. Okay. Let's do it.
I'm just gonna map out the route into the quarry so I know. Is the best way going into the quarry, going all the way round and then doing like that hairpin right at the bottom? Like where that current trailer, flatbed trailer is that the best way to...
Yes.
Do it. Don't take that first turn and just keep going round.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's not like it's dark or anything.
Yeah, if you take the shallowest route possible.
Yeah.
Because if you try and take a narrow route, it will, like, topple over.
Yeah.
What time of night is it? Alright, still a bit of a way off.
No.
About 2 AM.
Okay, that's not as bad. I thought it would be like 11 or something.
No, it's still a bit of a way off, but it's not horrendous.
That's fine. I can't remember what time it becomes day in this game.
If anything goes wrong, can respawn quite quickly from the garage at the other map, so it's not too far to go.
Yeah. Ooh. Must put my beacons on. Thank you.
The horn was.
Thankfully, I find the horn is normally the same button in most games.
I know, right? Not very imaginative.
No. Although I've still not found it in the F1 games.
I'd be able to fucking hear it. See the foghorn on it. Hear it over the sound of the engine.
Okay, that route I will not take coming back. It was just a little shallow bit, sorry, a little steep bit, but I've noted a shallower exit.
I haven't attempted that game mode where like the fuel costs you and the repairs cost you yet. I have no idea. Like that's like.
Oh, is that a genuine game mode then?
I think I heard. Yeah, I remember a conversation a while ago, and apparently there is that option now to make it even more difficult. For some reason, some people want to do that to themselves. I don't quite understand how to do that, but it can be done apparently. Yeah. I think it's somewhere in the settings. If you start like a single player mode, you can place that, you can make that setting.
Okay.
Start maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, you're lucky.
I have no intention of trying it myself. Yeah.
No, I can't see it in the settings here.
Oh, okay.
They have added a new thing to the start menu. It shows you what content you have. So, like,
really?
if you have any of the DLC and things like that, it tells you what you have and what packs you have.
It's handy. Oh, no one says in Drowned Lands. I may as well just like. Oh no, it's at the warehouse. That would have been a very long drive. Alright, that's fair enough. It's not too far then.
Ah,
I saw
almost.
a contest called Rockin' and Rollin' and genuinely thought, is that rock camera? Never been. Presumably, is at the warehouse. Oh, hang on a minute.
Right, what is the best way?
No, wait a minute, what's it called? Supply and demand.
I think out that same way. And
Oh,
around,
thank fuck
and
for
then
that, it's
that
the
way.
nearest, it's the closer warehouse. Thank God. Right, okay.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
good, that's fine.
I ideally need to turn around here.
No.
Oh, I wish I could attach to that. There's a little porter cabin here with a light on, but it has a little, the little triangle winch point hanging off the front of it. I'm just like, I wish I could just attach to that and just drive off with him.
That'd be way easy.
Where's me? I'm on the bloody throne. It's not funny.
What's a new infantile pillock? You're tidying that up. What are you doing? It's 50 mile an hour in the Fago in James. Come on. I was asleep. I think that scene sums up all of them.
Oh, it's Corey's left. Yes, it does, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Trailer. That's the rustic fuel station.
Oh, so speaking of those three again, the most recent Drive Tribe, I think it was Drive Tribe video, was quite funny. It was, well, a bit dull, but then quite funny because it was James May reading comments from his Drive Tribe videos.
Oh yeah.
And he's reading a few, and he's like, I've been doing this for like 25 years. I'm used to seeing criticism and whatever. And he reads a few out, and he's like, Lucy, these are terrible. These are just all really nice. And she was like, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. And then literally the next comment he reads out is, James May is a national treasure and should be protected at all costs. Lucy, these are wank. The ends with going, I am now telling Lucy to get her finger out and go find some nasty comments. Because they were all just really nice, and he was like, these are terrible. They're all just nice.
I'd rather people were nasty.
Yes. Well, that was Lucy's thinking. She was like, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But he was like, I've been doing it for 25 years. People have said the worst imaginable.
Do you even know me? What the... Right. Vehicle spare parts. Yes, 4 of them. 3 and 4.
Slowly making my way out the quarry.
Who was it? There was some YouTube channel, they still do, and they got, like, people to play, like, specialists of a genre to play the respective game.
Normally,
normally
BuzzFeed Gaming
play LA Noire or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's like BuzzFeed multiplayer or something like that. It's like
something like that.
I think it's BuzzFeed. Yeah, it was a private detective doing LA Noire, and
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and bomb defusal experts.
A trucker playing Snowrunner, have they? I don't think.
No. The closest I've seen is there was a comedy skit from BBC Three where they got someone who had played like about 20 hours of Euro Truck, and they put her in a truck.
Oh my God.
But sort of hyped it up, and she was being comedic. It was just like, yeah, I know what to do. I've got like 20 hours in Euro Truck, and then, like the guy who actually operated it was like, you ain't got a clue what you're doing.
Not at all.
This is the sort of thing
I
like
remember Jimmy playing it though, and when he was playing Euro Truck Simulator, he had the gears, he had the manual gears.
Yeah.
And even that had like 12 of them, and he was like struggling to find the right gear at times. Then he had his girlfriend at the time, Veronica, having a go, and she was struggling as well.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, so it's actually kind of crazy how complicated it can be. But yeah, obviously, like a game.
So much to concentrate on. Change gear, change gear, change gear. Murder a prostitute. Change gear, murder. Check your mirrors.
There's a lot to do in a day.
He got in a lot of trouble. He got in a lot of trouble for saying that.
I'm not surprised.
Because it was in reference to a, for what I remember, it was in reference to a trucker that had killed a prostitute like around that time, and then like he made that joke, and like the UK Truckers Association or whatever got really pissed off, and they were just like, "Not all of us do that," and you're just like, "Well, obviously, but it's called a joke."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is Jeremy. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Hasn't really got a filter. He's got a bit more of a filter now. He's sort of settled down a bit. I imagine. He's not partying all the time. He's running a farm, so I imagine he has sort of settled down a touch. But yeah, he's still not really got a filter at times. That's why I'm on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, he just says what he wants. That's it, really. That's why people don't like him. That's why everyone else seems to like him.
But he still writes for the... Is it the Mirror or the Sun? I can't remember who publishes it.
Because I'd rather speak my mind than be a politician or a corporate.
Yeah, he still has that and he still has Twitter, so...
Fuck saying the things other people want to say. That's not freedom. Yeah. Only controversial because the general public don't think it's right.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the time as well, the media enjoy taking him out of context.
Yeah, that's right.
So the one that
recently with Joe Rogan as well. I don't know if you heard that.
I knew there was controversy about him, but again, I don't know how. Why I didn't pay attention to it, or if anything,
American news outlets making a big deal out of nothing. So
yeah, I was like, if anything, I've done the opposite because I've only just gotten Spotify. Like, I've only just gotten onto it. I'm not gonna give it up suddenly. It was like I've only just. I knew it was there, but I've only like personally discovered it. I'm like, wow, there's actually a lot.
Yeah, there's shitloads, man. It's just packed.
And sadly, I haven't even been looking.
It's not just all the music. There's just loads of it. I haven't got anywhere near looking through it all yet.
Oh no.
So I just listen to music on it mainly.
Yeah, I feel like I can do it a lot more because for Christmas I got a It clips into my like air filter on the dashboard, and it's a magnet, and I stick a magnet to the back of my phone case, or the back of my phone, and yeah, my phone just sticks to it, magnets to it now.
That's it.
So it's really easy. It's not like a cradle where you have to like fiddle with it. It just boop, done. It's on the dash. So yeah, because of that, I was like, I need to get Spotify now, so I can listen to stuff.
Oh, it's very useful. All the Free Men 100 podcasts that we recorded are still on there.
Oh, cool! I didn't realize they were on Spotify.
Yeah, we put them on Spotify, Apple Music, all of it.
Nice.
Loads of them. Whole hog for a bit. Busy life got in the way again, because obviously this was around the time when we were still in sort of lockdowns and restrictions, so we had the time to do it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, yeah, as I say, real life started to get in the way, and sadly, it all sort of came to a natural conclusion, is what I'd say. Honestly, if you had the time, it kept going, but just trying to get everyone at the same time. And doing it weekly as well was probably quite a big ask. It was like I say, I definitely don't regret doing it. It was always good fun doing it. it was the commitment to doing one every week, uploading it every week, the editing time.
Yeah.
It was a big ask. So yeah, we all realised is it takes a lot to do a podcast.
Yeah.
It does take a lot.
And that's the
considering there's a video form podcast as well that went on YouTube as well, and it's premiered all the time. So there's a lot of work involved. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you really need to have a base to work from already, and give it a go. And it was an eye opener in the sense that there's more work than we thought.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realise how much work goes into. Like kids are just like, yeah, I want to be a YouTuber because look at Jacksepticeye. He's now got a documentary about him and he earns millions. I want to do that. He just plays games. You're like, but he plays games and he edits, and you have to be a comedian. You have to be an entertainer. You have to be able to keep talking and be entertaining. And there's a lot more work that goes into it and a lot more skill. It's like even if you're
have to have some of that has to come naturally, otherwise you're going to fall flat.
Yeah, and even if you're entertaining, and you can entertaining and you can be good on stream, making a video, you got to be good at editing.
Yeah, definitely.
That's like a whole nother thing and a whole different ball game. Is trying to edit,
especially nowadays because it's so saturated. Even the good stuff is going unnoticed.
Yeah.
So you've got to be top tier, like Datcha 44 top tier shit to get noticed, and that is not easy. If you are an inexperienced editor when it comes to videos, good luck. You need to find your niche because otherwise that's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Which is where you're better off sort of forming communities and working off that. But you sort of pull your resources, if you like, your viewership, your communities, and work from that a little bit, but again, it's still very, very tricky. I saw you left Quarry. Have you head back into Zimnagorsk, have you?
I have, yes.
Yeah, okay, good. I'll head in now then. It's hard work. I was editing quite a few videos as well of like open lobby highlights on YouTube, so I realised like how much goes into that as well. And that was just editing some footage together.
That's like taking what's already there and just cutting it down.
Yeah, it just takes fucking ages. And when you do cut it down, you go, God, it's still half an hour. I can't.
Yeah, that was.
You got to cut it down even more.
That was a really big thing I had to learn doing university. I.e., I'm going to wait for you actually because going this route will be good with two of us just to watch each other. But I had to do a couple of video projects in second year.
Yeah.
And one of them was I recorded a talk from a guy called Tim Smith, who's the guy who created the Eden Project and Lost Gardens of Helligan.
Right.
So really interesting, and he spoke for like an hour, and it was like really, really interesting and really inspirational. But then being told, okay, put that in a 5-minute video. And I'm there going, I have an hour worth of really good content. And it's just like, and that's what gave, and I actually got credit for that because I kept saying to my lecturers, I was like, there is so much to work with, it's really difficult. And I actually got props for that, and they were like, you picked a good bit, and yeah, well done on finding a bit to use.
Yeah. You got to be really critical.
A good quote from a lecturer that he said, which is good, is nobody knows what you leave out.
That's true. Yeah.
So even if it's really good, make sure you put the best stuff there. Even if it's something really good, it doesn't matter if it's not there.
Not gonna know.
Yeah.
There's so much B-roll.
Yeah.
Where do you need to send that? Factory?
Oh crap! Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at the complete wrong location.
Yeah, so we're better off following past the abandoned car again, and then you go across that bridge to the factory. To be honest, you're better off backing up a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh god damn it! Oh yeah, I thought I was taking it to the warehouse that we went to before. Oh god damn it!
No, it's not there. Factory. For you at least, you've got the concrete slabs, so you'll go to the factory. Yeah.
Ah, now I've got to fucking reverse.
Oh no, I better not go back there because I've got a trailer as well.
Fucking stuck in the mud.
Oh idea.
You know what? There's a bus shuttle here. I've got enough space. If I just run over this tree, I've got enough space to do a 3.10. .10. I mean a 7.10, but good enough. Oh, yeah, speaking of editing as well, the rare occasion I'm actually in the process of exporting one of the F1 94 championships videos.
Oh yeah.
For Hungary. I'm actually getting through them just because I want to sit down and I want to record new ones. So I'm just like, oh no, I need to finish these. What way are we going? Sorry.
It's up to the right where you're looking.
Okay, up to the right and that way. Okay.
Yep, over there, and then down the side past the abandoned car, and then you go right, sort of down to the bottom right corner of the map as you look at it. And then there's a turning in towards the warehouse, so just go past that over the bridge.
Yeah.
That's much easier than going the long way around. Even though the long way around is often better, in this case, this is the better, longer route.
Now my issue is, am I gonna... is the trailer... I'm gonna end up cutting that corner too much. Are you able to grab the back of the trailer and, like, pull it round?
Potentially. Can't reach the back, but I can pull this bit.
Yeah, are you able to...
You drive. Let me try, Oh, hang on, I've got the back.
Cool, yeah, I'm good. Thank you, I just needed you to swing it round.
It wasn't showing until you drove up a bit, and then it
okay. Oh, this is the issue, it's like a big slalom here, and I'm like, no, articulated truck.
That was a fucking nightmare, isn't it? That's the only downside this particular bit. That's where it's probably better, where that entrance is, the tunnel entrance to the quarry. That's the other sort of...
Yeah, I just completely forgot where we were going and went the wrong way.
Yeah, we're not going all the way back.
Yeah. Take... Yeah, you got to articulate as well. Take wider lines as possible.
You'll manage.
Yeah, I just want to get... with my videos, I just want to get on and start making more of the... yeah, just doing a season with older cars.
Yeah, I've got to make use of those mods.
Exactly. Well, the fact as well that I managed to get... I'm part of a... well, sort of not personally, but one of the Discord accounts that we use for work is part of a Assetto Corsa modding Discord. And I just went in there and it was like, new stuff for Formula 1. I was like, ooh, okay. And it went 1991 and 2011 season. I was like, what? Yes, I want... If anything, what was...
They cost
the 2011 one was free. The only difficulty with that is the dashboards don't work. So it doesn't display gears on the dash, which is irritating. And most of the 91 season is free. There's like 4 cars that you'd have to pay for, but I think overall, if I went and bought it, it'll be like 3-4 quid.
That's alright.
And that's just to get some of the slower cars. But actually, what I loved about the 2011 ones, going back, because that was the year I sort of came back into Formula 1, so absolutely loved that year, and it was the first game I got. Well, first game I got since 2002. But what I loved is driving like the McLaren and the Force India like I did in the games. They were quite difficult to drive, I found. But then more recently I jumped into the Marussia, and started driving the Marussia, and the AI balancing was fantastic because I was having all the other cars would just fuck off. apart from the Lotus and the HRT. And I'm just like, yes, because this is how it was. Like, all the cars would disappear, and then it would be the Marushas, the Lotuses, and the HRTs just at the back. And, like, you'd feel good if you could catch, like, the odd Sauber or Toro Rosso. And you're like, yay, I caught someone, mid-pack!
Yeah, so it's like, they got the performance quite accurate.
Yeah, BOP is perfect on there. So I think when I get to do a 2010s one, I'm definitely jumping into I think I'll probably go into like a Marussia or something like that and just be like, yeah, so this car sucks, but at least we'll have a fight with the Lotus and the Lotus and the HRT.
Yeah. Gives you something to do. And that's what I was saying about that era, that those years when there were so many teams, there's 12 teams in F1. It's like it's something to look at.
Yeah, it's a 24 car grid.
Yeah, which is awesome, I think.
And hilarious because
how cool would that be?
Yeah, and hilariously because I love going through reminding myself of all the teams and remembering that there was Team Lotus and Team Lotus.
Yes, there was.
Well, Lotus Renault and then Lotus.
That's right.
So the one that was Renault and then became Lotus, and then the Lotus one which became Caterham.
Yeah, it was a bit confusing, probably for the neutral viewer as well.
No, I mean, I get you. Just go back and watch Kimi Räikkönen's interview on Top Gear because Kimi doesn't even know, and he was driving for that team.
Well, he didn't know.
He was like, because Clarkson was like, "This is a Lotus, but there's also the other Lotus team." He's like, "It's not a Lotus. It's sponsor. I think it's Renault." Like, so it's a Renault. I'm not sure. He was like, "You don't know who you're driving for, do you?" And he was like, "No."
Not really.
Not really. As long as they pay. Whoops, they're paying me per point, and I scored really, really well in 2012 and almost bankrupt entire Lotus company.
I mean, that was such an oversight.
Oh, I mean, it's a way to get a champion in your team. Like, yeah, we'll pay you per point, and then it's just like, holy shit, he won the first race of the 2012 season. What the fuck?
We're fucked now. That's it. They still paying him off.
Yeah, they paid him until the third to last race of 2013 per point, and it's because he then announced he was going to Ferrari, and Lotus just went, "Well, you're going to Ferrari. We can't afford to pay you." And he found out after the US Grand Prix. It was then Abu Dhabi. He crashed at turn 1 and just got in his rental car and went to the airport. And then 2 weeks later in Brazil, everyone was like, "Where's Kimi?" And he was just like, "I'm home. You're not paying me, so why the fuck should I be there?"
Fair enough. I mean, that's totally fair. They wrote the contract.
Yeah,
they offered him the contract, he signed it, and they just went back on it. Like, no, alright, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to pay you. It's like, well, I'm not going to turn up.
Yeah, he didn't know what was going on, but he ain't stupid.
If I go low range, maybe. Yeah, it's no different. The problem is like low range gearbox. I go through the mud, but don't go very fast. If I go into automatic, the wheels spin, but still spin at this speed. So
yeah,
there's like,
it doesn't make any difference.
It's that awkward moment where it's like both do the same.
I think if you had to pay for fuel, you'd probably look at the fuel consumption a little bit more closely in that situation. And then sort of
yes, well, I'm running 10 litres a minute in automatic and only 5 in low range.
Yeah, so that would be where, like, if you have to save fuel because of mud, then you'll...
But I only have I only have half a tank left, and I've already used some of the reserve on the roof, so...
I've still got 250 litres.
Oh, okay, good.
If it's that bad, then... So, yeah.
Not quite. No. I was trying to be cheeky and just shove it into neutral, but like I didn't have enough weight over the.
Oh. Oh,
No, the mud's too thick. I can't just roll down the hill. I was intending just to roll down the hill, but the mud's too thick.
I never thought about that.
I need to check the balance of power as well on the some of the older F1 cars, because do you remember you see the video that Jimmy did of the Life F1 car?
How long ago did that come out?
A couple of weeks ago. It was it was like a really bad red Formula 1 car that didn't have an engine cover.
Oh yes, I do know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah
I have that. I have that. I have that as a mod. So I need to see how bad that one's actually is to drive. And I have the Andrea Moda from 1992, which was also a really bad car. There's a good Josh Revel video on the Andrea Moda team. It's hilarious because of how bad that was. And basically, the team basically existed to try and kill Perry McCarthy. That was pretty much it. Yeah, because he had the Andrea Moda team had 2 drivers, and then they were slow, and so Sassetti, the team principal, fired them, and then brought in Roberto Moreno and Perry McCarthy. And then one of the original drivers came back and was like, "Hey, so I got a new sponsor, and they were willing to pay $1 million." So Sassetti was like, "Okay, McCarthy, you're out." But the FIA were like, maximum 2 driver changes per season. You've used both of them after the first race.
Right,
and so he was like, okay, well, if I can't tell McCarthy to get lost, we need him to get lost of his own accord.
Oh my God.
So it was basically, they were just like giving him half a car, and like at one point they forgot they didn't wake him up from his hotel room, and they like left him in his hotel room. So he was late. So should we go left or right here?
Right is fine, yeah.
Okay. The worst one with Perry McCarthy is that he got into the car at Spa. Again, the car was awful. It only got out of pre-qualifying once, which was Monaco. And it actually qualified and got on the grid, but then it expired 6 laps into the race. So that was the only race it actually took part in.
Jesus.
But the one that was bad is during practice or pre-qualifying, McCarthy was at Spa, and he went up a Rouge, and he like had a near-death miss up a Rouge, and he was like, "This is really bad." And he went back to the pits, and he was like, "The steering is awful." In which the team went, "Oh yeah, Roberto had a broken steering arm, so we just put that on your car." And he was like, "Are you fucking kidding? A broken steering arm going up a Rouge?" And they were like, "Yeah, sorry, we just don't have a spare one."
Oh, fucking arseholes.
It was redeemed at the following. It was redeemed at the following race because I think it was Hungary. They were preparing to. They were preparing for practice when debt collectors and the police turned up into the paddock and arrested Sassetti on the spot for tax evasion or something like that. And froze all of his assets, and the team were basically looking at each other just going, "I don't think we're racing this weekend." I think our budget's gone.
Not a fucking chance.
I recommend Josh Revel's video on it. He tells the story of it really well. Perry McCarthy would then go on to don a completely black race suit and become the first ever Stig.
Really?
Yeah, he was Black Stig.
Oh.
He was OG Black Stig.
Ah, I see. Right.
So he was a former F1 driver and they attempted to the team he drove for attempted to murder him.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
So yeah, but I got that car as well.
A fucking attempt on his life just to get a billion.
Well, there were rumours that Sassetti was in with the Italian mafia, and that's where he got most of his money from. So, so it was like somewhat believable that he didn't have a conscience in trying to kill someone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Again, for legal purposes, it was never proven that he had ties to the mafia, but it was strongly suggested he had ties to the mafia.
Never confirmed though, is it?
Never confirmed, but it's like, probably.
We know.
Yeah.
You know. This abandoned car is just like nearby. I might work on that quick.
There's a... Yes, there's a trailer. There was a trailer store across the... I'm going to get rid of this trailer.
Yeah.
And then, yeah,
I'll leave mine in the warehouse bit, because it will, like, disappear.
It'll despawn, yeah.
I'll go and get this abandoned car. Take it up to the warehouse.
The other crap car I sadly don't have is... Well, I think I have the whole season. I think it's like the 98 season. I have the 98 season, but sadly the MasterCard Lola car is not included in the pack. And I'm just like, oh, but why? And in fairness, they'll be like, because it took part in one qualifying session, failed to qualify, and then couldn't afford to turn up for Brazil. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's not worth it, is it?
Fair enough, but I was like, but it's still a car, and it's famous for the wrong reasons.
Alright, you fucking make it then.
Well, I mean, you can like put it on like one of the Ferraris or something, but like reskin it. There are skins for it, but it's obviously not the correct.
That'll work.
It's obviously not the correct car, yeah, because it's not like 12 seconds slower than the rest of the field.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have to just like slow it down a bit then. It's effort, isn't it? And they're like, what for?
Well, no, that was the problem. Lola were competent, because they built chassis for people all the time.
Why was the MasterCard one so bad?
Because Lola said we want to go in. It was 98. They said we want to go in for the 99 season. That gives, and this was the end of. This was like midway through 97, and they were like, we're going to aim for 99.
Yeah.
Because that way we can have a year and a bit to develop a car from scratch, blah, blah, blah. And MasterCard just went, no, you're going on for the 98 season, or we pull our sponsorship.
Oh, fuck.
That gives us 6 months to make an entire F1 car. Don't matter. Their opinion was it don't matter because like Stewart and Jordan are creating teams and we want to compete with them.
Fuck.
And so they built an incredibly rushed car that was just not good. That was the issue.
Sounds like a fucking nightmare.
And how MasterCard funded it was bad. So they didn't say it explicitly, and I don't know if it was. It must have been written in the contract, but they didn't say it explicitly. But the way MasterCard would give money to the team was, we will sell special Formula One packages when people buy into MasterCard and get a MasterCard. Through the number of F1 packages that we sell, you will get the funding from that. So MasterCard weren't putting their own money in, it was literally crowdfunding.
Oh, shit.
They were just like, if people buy into this, we will then give you money from it. MasterCard weren't putting anything in from their own.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's also why when they turned up in Brazil the following race, they didn't have the money. because the car
they ran out of crowdfund.
Yeah, and because MasterCard's idea was, well, it's on a Formula One car, it's a big advertisement, everyone will see it when racing round. Right. They didn't race. No one saw it. Right. Yeah.
Oh my god, some dodgy shit back then. There's so many grey areas. Once they filled in the gaps, it wasn't so bad, but, you know.
I mean, we still.
No shame. Absolutely no shame.
I mean, we still get things like Rich Energy coming
Well, yeah,
about now and again.
Yeah, they still exist. They pop up, but they're ironed out pretty quick as well.
But even dodgy, but there's even like shady shit like Mission Winnow is shady because tobacco advertisement is completely banned. What is Mission Winnow, Ferrari? We don't actually know. It's not actually a real company. But is it owned by the same man who owns Benson and Hedges and Marlboro? Maybe. Does it look like the Marlboro logo? No. But it does. Might do. That's what Mission Winnow is. It's Marlboro.
Right.
It's Marlboro in drag, basically, is what it is. That's why it was banned in a lot of places. That's why the green emblem kept appearing and disappearing last year, because some countries were just like, that is clearly Marlboro.
They just weren't happy about
yeah,
it.
and they
It
were
was
just like,
against their regulations.
yeah, and they were just like, you can't. Yeah, they were just like, you cannot run that. They were like, okay, because Ferrari is still sponsored by Marlboro, even though it's not on the car. They are still sponsored by them.
Oh,
yeah, because that's allowed, but advertisement of tobacco is not allowed.
see.
So that's how it's
Oh. Yeah,
But you still get some dodgy ones, like on the McLarens a couple of years ago. It was a better tomorrow.
Yes, that's right.
That was just a slogan, but that was for, was it Vase or something like that? Was the
Vase, yeah, or
one
Vuse.
Vuse, which is an e-cigarette.
Is it?
Yeah,
right.
it was
But
vape.
that's not tobacco, is it?
It's not tobacco, so it was allowed, but it was still like, people were like, it's still like smoking, isn't it? It's like, even though it's vape.
What did they ban? Smoking or tobacco?
Yeah, tobacco, which is what. But then in like some places, like I can't remember where, like I think America were like more strict on it, and they were like, you can't be advertising a vape brand either. So that's why it went to a better tomorrow, because that was just a slogan. Like when Ferrari just turned it into the barcode, they were like, it doesn't say Marlboro, it's just a barcode, but it looks like the logo, doesn't it? Yeah, but it isn't. So yeah, I mean, even McLaren were got a bit dodgy with it, but
yeah, just a bit.
They'll try it. They'll try it. All the teams try it. It's a way of getting money. And
They got to. Yeah, there's always loopholes in the rules, and they're going to exploit it all they can. And at least they can sort of try and fight their case later.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned a better tomorrow, because it's on the sticker on my wheelbase. And CNBC.
Yeah, but that's a broadcasting company.
Yeah, no, I'm
So,
still
like,
there a bit.
Things like that, and yeah.
Oh no, it's not. No, they're not the issue. It's Fox, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I got confused.
CNBC are like
They're all right on it.
quite. Yeah, they're very neutral. I'd say they're very, very.
They're like your centrist. They're like a
Yeah,
BBC
they're-
quite like that, or am I completely like oblivious? Or a BBC quite righty? I get the feeling they're quite righty.
They're a bit. BBC's difficult. BBC's always difficult to do it because they always get accused of being biased one way or the other.
Well, yeah, that's it.
And then
British
and it's normally down to who is reporting and who is presenting. It's then normally portrayed that way. Yeah, because some will kiss a politician's ass, some won't. No, I'd say CNBC are more like ITV News, sort of quite middle of the road, I would say. Hey, my gamer, just pop by to say hello, but you got to sleep, got to wake up tomorrow for work. Cool, yeah, thanks for popping along. Yeah, just as random sort of, we were meant to do this last night, but things came up, so yeah, doing this for the first time in a long time. Doing Snowrunner. Yeah, and don't worry, it's not being a awful political chat. we were talking about dodgy F1 sponsors and just clarifying sponsors on F1. Just remembering who CNBC are. Yeah, I'd say they're more like ITV, like ITV News. They're like very factual. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people don't watch because they're dull. I would say it's a very factual thing.
What? Who? Sorry.
CNBC.
Oh right, yeah.
I think they're quite factual. That and potentially just cover sport. I think that's.
Yes. I mean, put it
Sky,
right. Where
Sky Sports News, I'd sort of say, not Sky News, Sky Sports News. I think that's more like what they are.
Right. Because I imagine CNBC to BBC is like Fox to Good Morning Britain. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that more kind of entertainment, but not overly factual.
Yes. In that sense, yes. I was thinking more sort of like political siding and such.
Oh, see, yeah. Political sliding. Oh god, yeah, that gets complicated then.
Because Fox is obviously very, very right wing, and then you got CNN, which is quite left wing. So yeah, CNBC is like in the middle. And again,
CNN are kissing Biden's ass, and Fox are kissing, well, I guess still Trump's ass, I suppose.
Yeah. Trump. Yeah. McGamey, I am racing tomorrow. I put myself down to race tomorrow.
It's a good turnout. Let's have a look. See who's ticked to say yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm quite curious. Where is it?
Yeah.
Mid-season race. Here we go. 18 have signed up so far. Maximum 20 allowed. Zone D, Pim, Absy, Peter, Larson, JD, Matt, Hindle, Ben, Mac. That'd be Gamer, Ryan, me, Pro Mayhem, Jib, Dovey, Ruff, Liam C, and Boyworm. The OGs.
Nice, yeah. Sort of, it's like F2 from the past couple of years.
Pretty much, yeah.
So it sounds like there's like a good handful as well of drivers that are going to be fighting for McLaren.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
You should meet up beforehand and have like a pre-qualifying race. Like the top two get McLaren.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so we get allocated seats and stuff like. Yeah, like.
So we could agree between us like who wants McLaren. Right, we're going to meet up beforehand and have a race, like a 5-lapper.
Yeah, if it's on equal cars, it's 100.7% rule.
Yes. I'm gonna. Going back to the game, the top contractor, there is one more from that company. Vehicle spare parts, delivering to Rift. I'm gonna do that one.
In that case, while you're working on that, visit Survey Point. I want to go and visit the Survey Point. I'm going to work on that documentary film one. It seems an American crowdfunding project has raised the money to make a documentary about Zimna course. Why the fuck would you do that? What is the world coming to? So they've got their enemy already. The cameraman wants to get some shots in the mountain. Can you get him up there? I fucking must, alright. Right, I'm gonna go to the Survey Point then. I'll take my tank.
What? That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Oh no, but I took a lot of damage and then bounced into a repair area, so it's fine. How big are vehicle spare parts?
Just one.
Oh, they only take up one?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't need...
You can just take a flatbed truck.
I can just take a normal flatbed.
Like a sideboard bed, I mean. Yeah. Flatbed or sideboard, either way. Yeah.
Let's take a cat.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, hello, tank.
A Sha. I'll take a Sha.
What game did I see one of those tanks in? I think it was BMM. Yeah, I think it was BMMG. They had one of those tanks in it. It floats in BMMG.
Really?
Yeah. Those tanks are amphibious they're amphibious in GTA. They're amphibious in BMMG. They're not amphibious in the truck driving simulator. I know that's not fair. It's like the fucking BeamMG of make them amphibious.
Yeah.
It's like they're famously amphibious. That's why it looks like a boat.
Yeah. Wait, what's this one? Documentary. Oh, that is documentary film then.
Yeah.
Already working on that. To go right here then. This tank is so fucking good.
Mm. It's also so fucking good as the chocolates that I got. I got myself. Sorry, yeah, I got some.
No, don't worry, it's fine. I was just curious.
I got some Lindt Lenore chocolates, and of course they're like fucking god tier chocolate.
They actually are. That's the thing. Thornton's and well, yeah. Thornton's is insane. Guylian as well. Guylian is incredible.
I'm not aware of Guylian.
Guylian is mad. They're like the seashell kind of shapes. Seahorses, isn't it?
Okay, yes, I know the. Oh, just truffle ones. Yeah, truffle ones standard are wonderful.
Just devour a pack of them right now, to be honest. I don't have any, but
That's the issue. Just like I want them to devour them. But they cost like £5 a thing.
Oh, I did. I'll say this as well. My I put it in my Instagram story actually a while ago. My mum works at Whitehall Garden Centre down in Southwest. They got one in Taunton. Wait, I can't remember they got another one, but she works at the one in Laycott, which is in Wiltshire. And they do like gift stuff as well, and big gifts. They had stuff for Christmas, and brought home a couple of these boxes of like dairy milk. From like Christmas, they've been reduced because they're on Christmas packaging. They couldn't sell them. They couldn't sell them retail.
Yeah.
So I brought them home. I was like, oh, cool. So they must be like individual bars inside. No. It was a whole bar of dairy milk chocolate that was like 6 times the size of like one of the big ones you can get off the shelf.
Mm. I saw a picture of one today. My mum bought her boyfriend one, those size. It was like wider than he is.
I think it was that, yeah, something like that. These things were colossal. Well, that's one bar of chocolate. I couldn't stop laughing. I just thought that's like a whole bar.
Yeah.
Like what? I've never seen anything like it.
One of the favourite experiences I've had with chocolate was when I was really little and living in the Isle of Man. My mum was head of the committee for what was called the Mighty Oak Appeal, which was a charity set up to raise money for a children's hospice.
Right.
Anyway, she was doing a dinner gala thing, and someone who was running it basically gave my sister and I a job, and we were like 6 and 4 years old.
Yeah.
And they were basically like, okay, so we're putting a bar of Yorkie, we're putting a Yorkie bar in everyone's mug, go around all the tables and make sure that none of the Yorkie bars are broken, and go and collect any broken Yorkie bars and go put it on the stage. And so my sister and I went and did that for about half an hour and like lined up all the broken Yorkie bars, and then the lady and my mum were just like, take as many as you want, because like we're not giving them out. And there was like,
so you went to collect them and then realised that you're actually allowed to have them.
Yeah, they said that you could have them. There was like 50 bars that were like not pristine, and we were just like, ooh. And at that point as well, I'd never had a Yorkie before, so I was like, okay, I don't know what this chocolate is, and I was just like, oh, it's like dairy milk, but like twice the size is one bar. One bar is like twice the size. One like breakable bar is like half the size, double the size. This was back in the day as well when they had the sexist wrapping on it, and it said Yorkie's not for girls.
Not for girls, yeah, that's right. It did.
Although my mum picked up again, referenced by Jeremy Clarkson, my mum actually picked up one of the really rare ones. She picked up the pink one, which said which said it's for girls, and it was only available on the Isle of Man. And my mum still has it. Mine was sell by date was like 2008, but she still has it just because it was extremely rare bar of chocolate. It was a pink...
Is this one of those where they were like sending a batch somewhere random to like test it, basically?
No, it was a joke. It might have been, but it was definitely a joke because Yorkie was famous for not for girls,
right?
And so they sent it to the Isle of Man. A pink one that said it's for girls. So they basically sent a care package to all the women of the Isle of Man. It was like a really big PR joke, like which was sort of the point of it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think anyone was upset by it. Everyone just went, "Okay, that's kind of funny." I can't remember what it was as well. Well, again, it might have been similar to like the raisin one. I think it was just like chocolate and raisin, or was it rum and raisin, something like that? I think it was rum and raisin actually.
Maybe, yeah. Right.
Fuck it, I'm actually curious. What?
Scattered all over the place. Fucking hell.
I'm bloody curious now. I need to remember what it. Pink Yorkie bar, Isle of Man.
I get the inner ones first.
Bids flood on eBay for Yorkie bar. Oh my god, I can tell this to my mum. How much did it sell for on eBay? Someone sold one. Stop giving me Tag Heuer adverts. £31 and 10p. I mean, not huge, but it was a bar of chocolate that, to be fair, my mum was given, and you could have bought at the time you could have bought for the time in like 2003 for £1, and it's now worth 30 times that.
There you go.
Yorkie chocolate bar, flavors.
I just got in this cat thing. It's like a rocket ship compared to the Hollob. Oh, and then you hit the mud. Okay. Yeah, it's easy money at the end of the day. Unless you really want to keep it.
It's not listed on Wikipedia as one of their It's not listed on Wikipedia as one of their flavors.
Oh, come on.
I can't remember what flavour it was. I can't believe I'm so obsessed with it. Oh, it was just normal milk chocolate.
Oh.
It was just normal milk chocolate, but it says very limited edition.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, the fucking slogan on it. Oh no. Oh no. It was even worse and more sexist, I forgot. So there's so there's a big yellow, so it's pink and has a woman instead of a line through the middle of it. Actually no, it does have a line through the middle of it, but rather than just a woman standing there in the image, she's got a phone and shopping. And there's a big yellow banner across the end of the Yorkie bar, and it says, "Get your lips around this."
Jesus. That's why it's limited edition.
That's why. To be fair, it actually says on it, "Very limited edition." It actually says that on the bar. It says "Very limited edition."
We know how fucking wrong this is. So we're only making like 10.
This was like 2002, 2003. It's like it was like somewhat acceptable as like and seen as, well, not acceptable, but like seen as a joke, and people took it as a joke. Like if they did that now, oh, there'd be so much outrage. You couldn't do that today.
Wouldn't hear the fucking end of it.
oh, everyone would boycott the company and they'd be forced to pay millions to upset
Yeah.
snowflakes and
Cancel culture at its finest.
yeah, and then it's just like, okay, but yeah, but again, that was sort of the nice thing. The early 2000s, people were just like, oh, it's a joke.
Believe it. Well, it's the thing. Like, it's hard to tell the difference between what is a joke and what is genuinely trying to inflict pain. That's where the grey area is, and that's why they can't allow it at all.
Yeah.
As I've gone the wrong way. Fuck. Yeah, it's yeah. Doesn't allow that freedom for comedy. That's where like giving a bit of or whatever. Yeah. The crowd people go, ooh, it's like fuck off, fuck off. So,
Yeah, which is
you went to his show and they go, oh my god, I can't believe you said that.
yes, but everyone's now complaining about Jimmy Carr because there was suddenly like after about 5 months of his show being out, they're just like, oh my god, yeah, there's an anti-Semitic joke in here, and anyone who's watched Jimmy Carr knows it's a joke. Like he will actively insult people. He will ruthlessly insult people who heckle, but then will immediately turn and go sorry, like and like makes several points throughout his show going, we're all adults, we all know that I'm joking, right? We all know that it's jokes. Might be distasteful, but it's jokes.
That's right. The worst thing that can happen to a comedian is they get big. Because if you're a small comedian, no one gives a fuck. Right? If you're a big comedian, you're marked. Especially if you're a controversial comedian like Frankie or Ricky or something like that.
Yeah.
The good saving grace for Ricky is he made Afterlife, right? But in
so everyone loves him.
And in case of Frankie Boyle's case, they're marked because they're popular.
Yeah.
If you're a small comedian, you dodge it all. You can say the same jokes or worse, and no one gives a shit. It's just because they're popular, they are a target. It's like Joe Rogan recently. It's a target for cancel culture because there's more at risk. It's just ridiculous, really. Would be hunting for scattered consumables in the dark.
Oh, you're after the consumables.
Yeah.
Good luck. I think they're quite. I think they're quite big as well.
Oh fuck me! Oh, bastard! Absolute bastard! Fuck off, man! Okay. I remember why I love this game so much.
Oh, he rolled. Don't even have to say.
I already
it's just,
ran the wrong way and had to back up the hill.
But it's just the little hints that I give. Oh, and then just the notification of Kieran went to garage. Kieran left garage. I'm like, right, okay. that means he rolled.
I just said that as well. It's in the dark, and I'll punch it in the dark, and I fell over. Great. Good damn mud everywhere as well. It's such a cheat as well. When you like go to the edge of the road, there's more grip. It's ridiculous. Like what? I could just totally miss all that shit I was struggling with earlier by just driving on the side.
Because it's hardened.
What tax is this?
Because it's hardened.
Yeah.
Hardened and compacted rather than what's actually being driven over, which is all sloshy. a year ago to the day, I was doing my 24-hour Star Wars stream.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was Valentine's
God.
last year.
Hell.
So even at this late hour, I was still going.
I remember being up at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, I had you and Zoe there, and then
exactly.
and then like you left, and then Liz joined like 20 minutes later, and I was like, yeah, I constantly have someone.
There we go. I thought it was only fair because in the end with mine, I ended up having people throughout the night as well, so that was quite nice. Knowing it wasn't completely like alone, and then next thing in the morning, like about 8 o'clock, people started turning up again. So it was good.
Yeah, I think I had it.
Oh fucking! I've gone the wrong way again.
I'm trying to remember. I've normally when it's a 24-hour stream, like if it's again, I do it with Lamont and things like that. I think I definitely had it on, and like went to sleep with it on my laptop. Yeah, obviously I was in party chat with you throughout the day, and then and late into the night, watched during the night, and then I remember jumped in the morning. In the morning, was like, keep going, and then left. I was like, I gotta go to work. Bye.
Yeah, it was
and then had you, and then
I was delivering party chat so people could go.
Yeah, and then I had you on stream while at work as well. So I was there to witness you get into the 22nd, 23rd hour, and ACC just going nap.
No, that's enough. That's enough. I lost all the fucking.
I know, it was irritating.
I've just done all that and I've just lost it. Like, because I was so tired, my immediate reaction is it's all over.
Yeah.
Like, it's completely fucked. And then I came back and I was like, wait, it just starts.
That was the thing, you yeah. But you had that as a backup plan anyway. You were like, if it crashes, we just reset to the nearest hour that I can.
Yeah.
And we just keep going like it's a red flag. Yeah. So yeah, at least that was sort of done beforehand, but
yeah, exactly. It wasn't.
It was just frustrating.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it was a shame it happened, but like I say, it was just difficult to comprehend given that I've already been racing.
Yeah, and it was and it was like 9/10 of the way through as well.
Yeah, I was so near the end. No, sorry. Let's continue. Around there. Can I just extend out and get it from here? I'll just reach it from here.
The fact they announced a remaster of Knights of the Old Republic, which is the game that I streamed, my boss immediately went, Matt, does this mean you're going to do another 24-hour stream with this game? And I was like, you know what, if that means someone's buying me a PS5, then yeah, why not? Hopefully by the time, well, they only announced that they're working on it, so hopefully by that time I will have a PS5. But I probably will. I probably will do a 24-hour stream of that thing. Might as well.
Yeah, why not?
It's been a year since I've done it, since I did the last one, so. And it'll be on PlayStation, so I can actually like sit more comfortably and stream it better as well. Because when I did the 24-hour one, it was off my laptop, which was slow anyway, and I had slow internet, so
yes,
it was it was like incredibly laggy stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that was just the limitations of the equipment you were using, I guess.
Yeah.
That was to be expected, but still a success in that you're loading on.
Yeah, it was like over 500, I think.
Mad.
I
think. Because as the communities grow as well, and it spreads around, we also know people, and they can spread it around a bit more, and hopefully it gets a bit more coverage. Things like that will really help to raise even more money on future attempts. Which is...
Yeah.
ace if possible.
She never got it. My mum attempted to, or she tweeted at Mark Hamill, because normally he's quite active on Twitter and does a lot of charity work and things like that. And she was just like, maybe he'll see it and like it or just share it or something, and that'll get more people will be aware of it.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking ace. That. Imagine that, you'd have raised thousands.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to get over a nasty. Oh, I'm back where I fucking started. I need to get to I need to get to Rift, so I need to go up some really awful fucking rocks. But I've got somewhat broken. I've got a broken suspension and a fuel leak. Oh, get that! Oh, come on, get the arse of the truck around. That's all I need. Come on, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yes, done it. Just stressing me out because I can just hear the fuel just knocking because it's got damage. Fucking stressful when you're stuck somewhere and you're taking damage and you're just like, stop! Ah, there is a...
Go, beautiful, got the first two. Right. Where now?
There's a fuel station nearby. I don't think I can repair. Ooh, handily. There is a fuel truck that we have dumped from previous exploration.
Right. Reverse up here now, I guess so.
Oh, it's going to take damage no matter what. Okay. Christ, how do I get over here then? Oh, that's a service trailer. That can fix me. Yeah, go through there. Go to there. Go down through this village.
This will definitely be my last mission of the night. So I get round to grabbing the other season vision.
Yeah, fair enough.
It'll be close to midnight by the time I get. As long as I get these.
Oh, we'll go the long way round.
Really don't want to lose these.
Piss off, thank you. Pull away immediately and it's just a tree sticking out from the ground.
Easy.
I hope the service trailer can fix me up.
Ah, well, yeah.
We've got to have a bit of tape in there at least to fix the leak in the fuel tank.
Oh god. Right. How horrific. Through.
Ah, truck is fully repaired. Beautiful. So this famous lost words, but I'm going to say it. This should be an easy journey.
Hey.
Well, I picked the long, easier route anyway, so hopefully it'll be okay. I just don't have the stress now of it leaking. Get through. I'll get through this town. Beautiful. Right. Come on. Winch me, winch me. Out of the water, that's it.
That is where this is going, isn't it?
Great! This is a bridge that was incomplete. Wonderful.
I am a knobhead. It was supposed to go to here. I've been driving back to garage.
Oh no. Don't worry, James isn't here to agree with the statement that you're a knobhead.
Right, okay, let's try again. Fuck. Are there any fuel stations here? There's a trailer store.
Oh. Have you seen the big news about Williams and their new title sponsor? Well, I think it's title sponsor. Their new major sponsor, anyway. You there?
Yeah.
No, you just got a bit quiet.
Oh.
Have you seen, they've got a major sponsorship with Duracell.
Oh shit.
So apparently as well, it's going to influence the livery. So black and gold again, maybe. There you go. Hey, Wolf. Good to see you in there, mate. Slowly, we're doing alright. Slowly trying to deliver these last bits. We're going to wrap up in a little bit as well once we finish these. Kieran's just discovered he's driven about 5 miles in the wrong direction, but
useless in the war. I'm like the General Custer of I don't know. Completely fucking useless. Probably kill most of my fleet. Driving them to death or something. But I'm sure this is the right way. 160, go over there and see if there's more.
done. And that is all the contracts done for the top contract supplier. Oh, when it's got the globe thingy on it with the missions, they're like the main ones, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, because I think one's started up, which is take a oil rig drill to a site. Ah, so drop it off at the oil field where we dropped all the other stuff off, and we pick it up from... Right, we get it from the railway station back in Drowned Lakes, and we've got to take it all the way to the map that you're on. So that's a long drive. Ooh. Where's the cost? That may or may not have been all night. Probably a good job of ending. You know what we said in the my F1 stream about drunk Snowrunner.
God, yeah.
Well, I mean, sat here, I may have had more than half a bottle of wine.
Oh.
Just while sat here. I mean, I've eaten. I had a KFC, so yeah, I'm getting a bit wrong garage. Move that garage. wonder if the story of, because we were talking about the bad F1 cars, I wonder if their story are in my racing, not racist, book.
They can't get the fuel trailer because of this bloody cardboard bed again. They've changed it again.
Oh. No.
Well, I've got 130 litres and I've got to somehow find some fuels. Stupid mistake has cost me big time.
Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, there's a mid-season race happening tomorrow with CSGB. It's a non-championship event. Myself, Kieran, McGamer, a handful of others are taking part. Wherever the announcement is, you just have to get a thumbs up, and it means you're interested in taking part. 18 have said they want to. 18 have said they want to do it, so there's still a couple of places left.
In the CSGB server, it's under mid-season race.
There we go.
Channel.
Yeah, and it's standard race like we normally do. It's at Japan, non-championship event. And like the pre-season race, it's mixed grid, but it's primarily like the F2 lot from last season. So it will still be close-ish battle. So yeah, KeirD and I are taking part along with a handful of others. So but again, it's not a compulsory thing if you can't do Tuesdays.
No, not.
Wanted to join but can't see it.
Can't see it. Near the top, with the regulations and season 6 announcement, something like that. It's just under mid-season race.
Oh yeah. So right at the top, I'm showing you on the camera. Right at the top, GSGB season 6, and it says mid-season, season 6 announcement, mid-season race, and then like basic info and stuff. I mean, it does say locked, so I don't know who or why it's locked for.
I don't know. Perhaps it's only for current drivers. There's other people in the server.
Maybe, rather than reserved, but...
Well, as in, like, there are other people in the server who haven't even signed up. So it's to prevent them.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, but odds are reserved, so...
Right.
If not... Oh, it doesn't pop up for you. Message Ben. Is what I'd say if you're interested. There's still there's still 20 places, so message Ben. Ask if you can do it. Yeah, tomorrow 7 o'clock, normal time, Japan. No sprint race, so it's 18 minutes of quali and then a 50% race. Weather will be clear, damage reduced, ghosting is off. Yeah. So the fact that he's even put, it's not even dynamic weather, it is purely dry, shows this is just a fun race.
Yeah, they're not taking it seriously at all.
Yeah. And so there won't be a stewards report and things like that. I mean, you can call out unsportsmanlike behaviour.
Yeah.
But
still sort of set an example.
Yeah. But if someone does something unacceptable. Will there be a central stream? I don't know.
No, I doubt it. I doubt it. Unless someone wants to commentate it, I doubt it. Like, for example, me and Boyworm will be racing in it, so the F1 comms definitely won't be. KPP and Liam is racing, so F2 definitely won't be. Dovey is racing.
Okay, so
It's
like
pretty
yeah, okay,
unlikely.
okay. So most of the commentators are racing.
Yeah, so I doubt there'll be any central stream. There'll be people streaming their own view, such as yours truly. But other than that,
Yeah, myself, Kieran, a few of us will be
it's a week
streaming it.
break, so they're not doing anything scheduled in terms of
Yeah,
racing. So there's no point doing it as well.
I can't see. I can't see how big the oil rig drill bit is, but I know it's huge. That's normally like a 5-slotter, isn't it?
Yes.
Oil rig drill. Just for next time. Oop. That's what I get for looking at chat. Yeah, we're both going to try and get him from McLaren. Obviously, McGamer's doing it as well, so it's going to be a fight for. Again, there's no pre-selected teams. It is literally just first come, first serve. So it's just a case of who gets in there first.
We'll be on it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll. Hopefully,
if McLaren is gone, I will be Alfa.
You'll be what?
If McLaren is gone by the time I get a chance to pick it, I'll pick Alfa instead.
Alfa Romeo. Okay. I'll imagine. Do you want to be in a party for it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we can do. Again, I know it's not important. We can do a bit of practice or something and try and jump in at the same time.
Well, it can't hurt to warm up a bit. The out practice.
Ooh, floating trailers. How fun! Pop this trailer on to see how it.
That's how in there. Very close. Stuck. Good.
That's fun. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Before then, I started exporting my video for YouTube, and it's still only at 71%.
Oh my god.
Still says it's got like over an hour to export. I'm just like, that'll take a while.
Jesus.
I can just put it on when I go to sleep. It'll be totally fine. Okay, it's a 5-piece.
Might be able to squeeze out both of these jobs on this last bit of light.
Cool. I was just seeing what needed for the oil rig drill bit, but that requires that's a long journey. I'm not going to do it today, but I will. Whoops. Get rid of this trailer, and I'll jump in the like the Taz Scout or something, and come see where you are.
If you head to the pier, at the drop-off point for Lost Instruments, and meet me there, then
Okay.
intercept if needed.
Right. This game, Hard Wolf. This game, Hard Wolf, is Snowrunner. I know it's very deceptive with the lack of snow on this map, but
We had the fun there.
we've done the thingy. Were you heading to? What do you mean the pier. What contract are you doing? It's the... What contract are you doing?
Lost instruments. It's a task.
Okay, are you heading to the trailer store, or are you heading somewhere... Or are you heading to that little lighthouse? Is that...
The pier. Yeah, like in the bottom right bit, just below the warehouse.
Oh, okay, yes, that unfinished...
Well, no, it's not
area.
dead on the pier. It says it's to the pier, but it's not dead on there. It's like just inland from it. It's in that other little
Okay,
area
okay, yeah, I
warehouse.
see that area.
In there. Well, yeah, I just want to drop the first two.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool game. It's frustrating as hell, as you can hear. It's one of those slow, monotonous games, and like,
Patience, let me tell you.
yeah, it requires patience, and that's what's rewarding about it, because you can spend, you know, a good hour and a half on one task, and then when you complete it, it's really satisfying that you've completed it. It'll be really frustrating. You'll be pulling your hair out, but it's then satisfying when you do it. Yeah. I think it's a whole host of different trucks. So you got to do different tasks, and they're all good for different things. So like, I'm going to take this little scout tank out. There we go. And I'm now going to try and got to try and catch up to Keir, see if I can. I mean, Kieran's only got to try and get across like a bridge, so I've got to try and get across the whole map. So this thing's lively and can go over literally anything. Yeah, so it's touch and go for him, but this tank's lively and can go anywhere. Although we were saying it, yeah.
Mistake.
Although we were saying earlier, this tank in real life is amphibious. In Grand Theft Auto, it is amphibious. In BeamMG, it is amphibious. Not in this game. We don't know why. And I tested it. I tested to see if it was amphibious, and it wasn't. To get down to the bottom of the map, hopefully not long. I'm sort of just going as reserve to bit of filler for the stream and to help Kieran if he needs it. But it takes like a couple of minutes. But that's the thing, you assume something will be like, oh, that would take like 5 minutes. We've had this many times before with like a task. We're like, oh yeah, that's just simply delivering an item from point A to point B. That'll take 15 minutes, and then 45 minutes later we're still struggling with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's punishment for judging it too soon.
Yeah. So that's where I've got to go, over there. Simply over there. But I just got to get over the terrain. Because this scout can't do much other than scout, and it has a winch in case Kieran rolls over and I can haul him up.
The pressure is when the fuel gets low enough. I haven't got
No, I got 300 liters, so yeah, I gotta go all the way around. Snowrunner was my third longest played game of 2021.
Oh, yeah.
It was, as well, if I find the image, because it was on the PlayStation, did their thing of like how many hours and whatnot. 107.
Jesus.
I only did probably like an hour by myself just to get screenshots. So we probably did quite easily like over 100 hours together.
Oh, at least.
Last year through streams. 57 is what I had in 2021 for F1 2021. So I put 50 more hours on this. But neither of them, that's still nothing compared to the 300 hours in Red Dead Redemption and GTA. 300 hours each.
Oh.
I play those a lot. And I felt thankful as well because a lot of the time it's just like, Red Dead doesn't get any love, and there's like no updates going for it, and a lot of people are just like, oh, it's because they're focusing too much on GTA, and GTA is the problem. And then I look at it, I'm like, there was literally 1 hour of difference for me between Red Dead and GTA. It was like 297, 298 hours a piece, and you're just like, okay.
Right, I'm collecting the other cargo at the moment, while I still have fuel.
Ah, you're over there. Okay.
So I wouldn't have made it, so thank you.
I've actually got reserves on my roof as well, so spare wheel, spare parts and fuel. Yeah, I saw that GTA 6 is under development. That was like a really pointless thing for them to... It was good that they acknowledged it, but also like obvious that the next GTA game was in development. I mean, that was obvious. I mean, like the moment GT Sport sort of came out, everyone was like, okay, GT 7 is clearly being worked on. So it was like, yeah, it was just the confirmation, so... It's cool that it is, but again, it won't be... People are not expecting it until, like... Well, they're not expecting the first trailer until, like, the end of 2023?
Jesus Christ.
Probably, and then we won't actually get the game until, like, end of 2024, early 2025. Because that's what happened with GTA 5, which you got the trailer and then we had to wait a year and a half.
Wow. Rude. It's not Cyberpunk, 7 years.
Did you need fuel?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I
okay.
want 8 litres.
Ah.
I've got the cargo, but I've not got enough to get there. That mistake really did cost me. Refuel. So from...
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it. You got like 100 and something.
That's plenty. Thank you very much.
Yeah. That was all the stuff off of the roof rack.
Yes. Thank you. Enough because it's just to get to like 20 litres would have done it.
Well, like, I've still got 250 in my actual tank. That was just my reserves.
Still.
You'll be 19 when GTA 6 comes out. You'll be the legal age to buy it.
Yeah.
Now the thing that made me feel old was the Bahrain contract extension and realising I'm going to be fucking 40 by the time that contract runs out. I was just like, oh, 2036, and you're just like, oh god, I'm going to be 40.
Obviously, on good terms with the Bahraini. Bahrainian, is it? Bahrainian? Yeah, they're also
Yes,
good terms.
Yeah, because they have money.
Yes.
Yeah, 2036 is when it's... So that's a 15-year contract.
Well, there's only one way in.
Yeah.
That sound.
Every time I pass that, I've got to do it. Fucking massive Soviet logo right there.
Bandit's in there somewhere as well, I think. Right, there's a statue over there. I think it's Lenin.
The world might end at that point, probably. It did make me think. I wonder what the F1 car. Did make me think. I wonder what the F1 cars will look like come 2036. Because I guarantee they'll look very different. I reckon from even the 2022 cars. I reckon they'll look very different.
I have a radical prediction. They're going to be closed cockpit.
Yeah, probably. And either bio or hydrogen fueled.
Hydrogen fueled closed cockpit F1 cars sounds like 2036. It really does. I have an idea. I want to go and drive off the pier.
Suicide pact!
Oh, fuck. Well, I just broke the tyre, so that's probably a sensible thing to do now. Yeah.
It's going to be spaceships.
If your car really is amphibious.
Yeah. They're going to be spaceships. Yeah, it's just going to be basically the game Wipeout.
Yeah.
With the futuristic races, yeah, that's just going to be it.
They won't actually have any tyres.
Yeah.
Left here and then onto the pier. I'll just drive on. Okay, why not? We'll recover it anyway.
Well, 2035, so a year before that, is when the law comes in the UK and Europe that all production cars will have to be fully electric. All new production cars will have to be fully electric. Will have to be electric at that point.
Back left corner there. Here we go.
Yeet!
Yeah, that ain't amphibious at all, is it?
Water damage, taking water, engine stalled.
Oh, it's floated away. Where are we going?
Floated away. You got a current.
Oh,
You can see the currents. It's actually taking your truck away. I mean, I can't see my truck anymore, but well, I can see it if I look directly down. But you're just floating away down the river. I mean, actually, I say my truck isn't amphibious. My truck isn't taking damage.
What?
It's just.
Oh shit! I heard something start up.
Okay, now it's taking damage.
Oh.
But I can stop the engine and it won't take damage. Yeah.
I can see bubbles coming out.
Anti-stall, it's broken.
That was worth it. I've never done that before. I just thought, fuck it, jump off the pier.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna float away around the map now, so I may as well.
This is right. It'll eventually push us back to land.
Yeah, it'll push us back to the garage.
As long as your engine's off and as long as you haven't taken full damage, it's fine. You can just drive out the other side.
Brilliant.
Although I can't tell if I'm moving or not, but
that seems like a sensible place to end it. And that's all the tasks done. A couple of contracts, not too bad.
yeah.
First time back in, what was that, 3 hours? Like, 3 hour stream after months away, so not bad.
Yeah. Not bad at all. Hopefully we'll get back to making it a regular thing. Just because it was always...
This is easier because we've got a week break, you know?
Yeah, before CSGB started up again, it was like we were only busy on Tuesdays, so we had a lot of free reign, but then Keir does commentary on Monday, racing on Tuesday. I do racing on Wednesday.
Race on Thursdays now as well.
So Keir does race on Thursday.
Makes it difficult. Wednesday watch-alongs, Friday stream,
Yeah,
Saturday stream, co-stream, Sunday day off.
yeah. So that's the difficulty with it
is.
constantly. So, I got to say, I got headhunted by a different F1 racing league on Twitter.
Nice.
Asked if they wanted me to. It was Rising Phoenix Racing League.
Right.
If you've ever come across them, but unfortunately it's Friday nights 8 p.m. GMT. It's pushing it. I'm going to have to decline them because it's pushing it a bit too much for me to do it. I think,
Right.
but that was really, but that was cool that they. I just got a message that was like, "Hey, we're going into our 10th season. Do you want to join the grid?"
Nice.
Yeah, would have been cool, but yeah, doing Friday. I work then, and it'll be pushing it a bit because I won't finish until 7.
Yeah,
and then
it's just going to be too much for a rush.
I'll have to rush home to get ready for it.
It's the last thing you need after a shift as well, rushing.
And ending at 7, the last bookable time is 7, so someone could book 7 o'clock, 7 until 8. So, yeah,
exactly.
So I'm gonna have to decline because I can't do Fridays, but that was cool. And I saw their lineup, and it was a lot more international than like CSGB, because CSGB has only got like a handful of like non-British, but this was like 40% not British.
Blimey.
So it was like they had a genuine Italian driving for Ferrari.
Wow. That's how it's done.
Yeah, that would have been cool. And I sort of got a little excited as well. I was like, Rising Phoenix. I was like, that's Romain Grosjean's nickname. I was like, this isn't associated with him, is it? No, I don't think it is. I think they just took the name. Just like, am I being headhunted by Grosjean? No.
If you saw RHG anyway, you know.
Yeah. No, sadly not. But because that's his American nickname now, is the Phoenix. Because they need to give everyone a nickname because they can't remember names in America, so it's just the Phoenix.
Thing is, he's allowed to. He's suffered it, so.
Yes, and he keeps laughing about it, so which is
he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So I'm going to end the stream. So thank you, Oddwolf, for being there, and a few others as well. As I said, I've got a video currently in the process of being rendered, so I'll put that out tomorrow potentially as well. So you might get a video and a stream. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for joining me again, Kieran. Hopefully we get to do this more often. Get back to it because we're very close to finishing the base game.
yeah.
So yeah, and
Save log tasks, but yes, we are nearly there.
Yeah. So I think log tasks would potentially DLC, but like I said, if I might end up getting the season 2 pass or something, and that gives you a genuine logging vehicle, which will be useful. Yeah.
Grab one of them myself. Yeah.
Yeah. So
work our way back through Michigan and Alaska and all that, finish them.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, and as I was saying before, stream tomorrow as well for mid-season break race at Japan for CSGB tomorrow from 7 p.m. So thanks for tuning in, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.